Hi, hello everyone. Can you all hear me? Good to. Hi, hello Dipansh, hello Shishendu, hello Dipesh, hello Prithvi, hello Dhruv. How are you? How are you all? Hi, good evening, Mohammed. Mohammed Asif. Hello, good evening, Aisha. I'm also doing great. Really good to see you all. Okay, so basically, this is just an introduction session. So don't worry, today is the first day, and we are not going to learn any heavy things or anything else. So I just wanted to meet and greet all of you. Just wanted to know a little bit about everyone, share my story, hear your one, and all. So I think people are still joining. People are still joining. I can see the numbers are increasing quite at a good rate. So I would wait for 5 minutes. Okay, I would actually wait for 5 minutes, and then around 8:05, let's start the session so that like the people don't miss out. Is that okay with everyone? Good, good. Good to hear that. Good to hear that. Very good, very good. Very good. ठीक है. तो I'll start around 8:07, 8:05, 8:07. Okay. Until then, I'm waiting for other people to join. I'm just actually, I want to start when usually the maximum number of students join. So I can see students are still joining, and this might be the first class for a lot of one. So like they might be finding it hard to get the class link or anything else. So kind of like just waiting for others to join. Actually, no, Prithvi, the class hasn't started, or you can say it has started also in a kind of thing, but not audible. Is it? Can you all hear me? So like Prithvi is telling he is not able to hear audible properly. I guess so. Okay, this mic should work. Mm. Okay, Prithvi, you can do one thing, brother. Just try to re-log and re-join the meeting. Sometimes this happen. There's like some technical glitch. So just exit from the meeting and rejoin the meeting. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Okay, fine. Hi, hello everyone. So it's good time to start. So I was waiting for people to join, and then I think this is the strength of the class. That will be the usual strength, or maybe since it is the first class, people are still joining. So just a quick check. Just let me know if I'm audible properly to everyone, and then we will start. Okay, very good, Dipansh. I'm taking class from my home. I'm taking class from my home. It's glitching too much. Prithvi, then it must be some error from your end. Like if it would be a general error, things would be same for the everyone. But like it's fine for everyone else. Okay, cool. So hi, hello everyone. Good, 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 good. Okay. So basically a quick introduction about myself. So I'm Vikas. My complete name is Vikas Tiwari, and I'll be your instructor for this module. So you'll be spending 1 month with me. You will be learning module 5 with me. I'll be teaching you. And okay, so one thing before telling and going anything further, I can see a lot of you are writing, sir, how are you, sir, or whatever it is. Okay, so general thing that I follow in my class that I say to every student of my class, like don't address me via sir or something like that, because like a general tendency that I feel. I'm also not very older than you guys, most probably some similar age with some of you if you have a 3 or 4 year of experience or something like that. So you all can call me bhaiya or something like that, Vikash bhaiya or something. But like I kind of feel ki sir is very formal, but not bro also, not bro also. The bro would be too informal. Okay. Mm, uh, just like you don't do that kiddish things. Still, I kind of enjoy very much while teaching. So I want to make the friendly sessions also. Can you share the Zoom ID and password? Well, I actually don't know how to, where do I find, because the website is integrated. See, yeah, I cannot do that. I actually cannot do that. The thing is ki these classes are integrated on the website. So I just kind of log into the website. I do not open the Zoom account or anything else like that. Again, Vishal, not these things also. Okay. So I want to be friendly, but not with that also. There should be certain limits, certainly. Okay. And okay. So just this is a quick introduction session. So we are not going to study today anything. Our actually the formal study will start from tomorrow. So what this session is for. So basically, I want to know you all. I want to hear your stories also at the same time, tell my story, and quite of a like understand what this throughout the session, like throughout the month, what we are going to learn. So what happened is ki, like this is a kind of a personal thing that I feel ki once you know na ki you know the bigger picture, once you know the bigger picture ki what exactly the learning outcome is going to be, when you see the upper picture, the interest quite of increase ki what you are going to make out of the project, what will be the learning are in module 5. These are not quite many, like 26 students. The highest number that I saw was 29. So not quite many. Okay. But yeah, whoever, no matter with the numbers, if there are still 5 students also, then also we'll be teaching, and 500 also, like, then also we'll be teaching. So yeah, so coming to the apart for my introduction. So basically I'm working at AccioJobs as a instructor for the past, I guess, 4.5 months. And prior to that, I was a data structures and web dev instructor at pepcoding.com, like Pep Coding Education Private Limited. That was also a tech company that has recently been acquired by Scalar Academy. And post that, I joined AccioJobs as an instructor. I teach here data structures and algorithm also, and I teach web development also, the front end modules. Apart from that, I'm also a software developer engineer at Project VRAF. It's like a early phase startup. There we are working toward the mental health and the motto of the company, like the field that the company is working or is on the this mental health awareness. And also it's kind of a that is going to be affiliated from the United Nations also. That will be done in 2 or 3 months. The founders are working toward that. And the tech stack that I work there as a software engineer is like that is Project VRAF. The company is Project VRAF. Yes, you can just search about, like, it's a very early phase startup. And I'm a very active freelancer. So like the mostly I teach and I freelance. I do freelancing and that. So that's like one of my two major areas expertise. So I've been developing website for a quite long time and all. So that's like a quick introduction about myself. And at the same time, I actually want to know all of you. Like, this could be a very long session also, not very long, but like maybe it will take 15-20 minutes. But I actually want to know all of you individually, so that like at the end of the class, I can remember, okay, he was a student, ex-student who started the class at this level. So I just want we can do a quite meet and introduction type session. So I would highly encourage you should also turn on your camera and you can just give a quick introduction about yourself. And just tell me where you started, or like from which module you have shifted, and how your learning has been so far, from which college or whatever the year of experience that you have, just so that you can make friends over here also. Peer learning is something that is very important, because usually when we sit in a classroom, because when I was teaching at Pep Coding, we used to teach there as an in-person classroom also. So that was used to be quite fun. We used to joke with the students also. We used to crack joke in the classroom, live classroom. But like, since it is an online mode, you and me are just like there is a screen. I can't see you, you can see me because I'm switching on the camera. Again, if I just turn off the camera, that will be just something someone is speaking just like that. So okay, so let's start with each one of you, and maybe I would calling out the name. That would be a more better way to go. So the first one that I can see is A.Shraddha 26. Acha, one more thing is, for all of you, your Gmail account is reflecting here. So I'm giving you permission for rename. You all can rename and you can just put your name, so that it will be easy for me to call you out. So Shraddha, can you go forward? Like, can you go, would you like to go first and just introduce yourself? You can just go on the security section. You can just go on the security section and just update there. That there will be a rename, not the security section. Basically, so, wait. You just go on the participant section. I forgot. Go on the participant section, and there you can just find your name and anything. Okay, chalo. I think people are feeling shy. So who do you like to go first? Who would like to go first? Just like write on the chat. Don't start speaking. I would call out the name, and then you can just introduce yourself. Like, who would like to go first for the introduction part? Who would like to introduce first? Okay, Ria, come on. You can go first. You can just, if you are comfortable. Okay, this is not a compulsion, but again, for all those who can comfortable. Hi, hello, Ria. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing very good. Thank you for this opportunity. So my name is Riya Agarwal. I've recently graduated in BTech from C.V.
Mm.
Raman Global University, and that is in Bhubaneswar, Odisha.
You're in Bhubaneswar.
Also, I'm not in Bhubaneswar. I completed my studies from there, my
Okay.
graduation from there. Yeah,
I'm also
and
right now very next to Bhubaneswar. I am in Behrampur, Odisha.
okay, I know that place. I know that place. Nice. And my learning journey so far has been good. I've only completed 1 month at Aki job right now.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So you were at module one.
correct.
So might be I was taking a few of your doubt classes also there for the module one.
Perhaps,
Okay,
yes.
okay. So no, in module one also there were a lot of sections divided. So it could be someone
Correct.
else then.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Very good, very good. Welcome to the course. Like in a very few moments, I'll be discussing the learning outcomes also. So it's after the introductions, and really, like I would like to give a big shout out to you for taking up this step and being courageous and coming forward and introducing yourself for the first time. Okay, okay, fine. The next Shraddha, you can go next. You can just whoever want to come next, just write start like writing me or your name, and I'll be just calling out your names after that. Yes, Shraddha, you can go ahead. Can't hear you, Shraddha. Really can't hear you. Okay, Shraddha, I'll give you one more chance also. For now, Vishal, you can go ahead. Vishal, if you can hear.
Yeah.
Hi, Vishal.
Yes, sir. Sir, am I audible?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Vishal.
Hello, sir.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good, very good, very good.
My name is Vishal Navre.
Hmm?
I am from Pune.
Okay, you are from Pune.
I am from Pune, Maharashtra.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, yes, sir.
So
I
you
did my
might be
graduation
celebrating
in electrical
Ganpati.
engineering.
There is a very huge crowd of
Yeah, yeah,
Ganpati.
yeah. Lots.
Mhm,
Huge crowd. Yeah.
mhm.
Visit? You visited?
I have visited Mumbai quite a few times, but not Pune exactly.
Come once.
Sure, sure, sure. I'll do that.
Yes, sir. It's a time to celebrate festivals of Ganpati season.
I'll consider coming. I'll consider coming.
Yeah, sir, I did my graduation electrical engineering in the year 2021, and right now
Mhm,
I'm pursuing a course full stack web development in Accio job since
mhm.
last 2 months.
Okay,
That means I left the module 2
okay,
and shifted to module 5.
okay, okay,
That is front end. Yeah,
okay. So you have completed the module two.
yeah.
So what you have studied in module two?
Linked list, stacks, queues, and
Okay,
binary
that's
search.
quite good enough. That's quite good
Yeah,
enough to go ahead with the journey.
yeah.
Okay,
Thank
very
you.
good. Welcome to the course. Like,
Yeah,
just be patient, attend the classes regularly, and
yeah.
nice to see you. I hope we will
Thank you,
do
sir.
another meet and greet session at the end of the session, like at the end of the
Yeah,
module, and then you will be learning. The curve will be very up. Okay,
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Who would go
Fine.
next? Shiddu, you can go next. Acha, wait, Sidhu. Shraddha, you can try going for next if you can. Like that time you weren't audible. If you want, you can go next. Okay, Shiddu, you can go next.
Hello, hi sir.
Hi, Shiddu. How are you?
Yes sir, I'm fine. What about you, sir?
I am also good. I am also good.
Okay, fine, sir. First of all, thank you for giving this wonderful opportunity to introduce myself here.
Mhm.
And I am Sidhuwardhan,
Okay.
and I was born and brought up in Kurnool, and I am presently based out of the
You are
same
born
location,
and brought up in?
Kurnool,
Sorry.
like Andhra Pradesh, Kurnool
Okay.
district.
Karnool.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
I was hearing the kernel.
Okay, fine, sir.
Okay. Sorry from my side. That's okay.
It's no problem, sir. Nothing.
Mhm.
And my highest degree is BTech in Civil Engineering
Okay.
from Sri Krishna Devara University College of Engineering and Technology
Okay.
at Anantapur.
Mhm.
with a percentage of 74.
Mhm.
And now I'm pursuing this, working on this assure job
Mhm.
to get a job.
Very good, very good. I can see you are struggling a lot to even attend the classes. I highly encourage you for keep doing this hard work. I can
Okay,
see you're trying your hard level best. So
Okay, thank
don't
you, sir.
worry, these civil engineerings or percentage degrees doesn't matter at all. Once you
Yes,
have the
of
skill.
course, sir. Yes, sir.
Again, if you don't have the skill, nothing matters. If you have the skills, these things won't matter. In no times,
Yes.
like in after this front end course, after 1.5 months more or 2 months, you will be a job ready, industry ready.
Okay. Okay, fine. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Sir, nice to meet you, sir. Thank you.
Mhm. Who would like to go next? Yes, Dipansh, you can go next.
Hello.
Hi, Dipansh.
Hi, sir. How are you?
I am good. I am good. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Thank you so much for asking.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
tell me about
So,
yourself a little bit.
Yes, sir. I'm Dipansh Agrawal and I'm from Indore, Madhya Pradesh. I have
Okay.
completed my Bachelor's of Technology under Computer Science and Engineering from
Mhm.
SWV Indore only.
Mhm.
So currently I'm working as a software developer at D Pronto Infotech. It's a
At?
UK D Pronto Infotech.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Bombay-based startup. So
Okay.
currently, I'm assigned as a trainee position. So
Mhm.
I am working under mini projects and demo projects under React framework.
Okay. So you quite of this session will be quite fun for you. You might be knowing a
Yeah,
lot about HTML,
yeah,
CSS,
I am quite
long
familiar
work.
with front-end technologies. Yeah,
Yeah. So this session will be quite fun for you. I can feel
yeah,
that for now.
yes,
So
sir.
you will be those guys who will be like spoiling the session again, telling all the things at the very first. Like in every in every module, in every classes, there are few students who know things from the first and they like spoil the fun of the session. So don't be the spoiler.
Okay, sir. Okay, I will try not to be.
Okay, just was saying for fun, nothing personal. It's
Yeah.
good to have.
Okay,
It's
sir.
good
Got it.
to. It's really good because once you know the things, again when you revisit, like again,
Yeah.
even if I go and see my class 10, because like my sister recently graduated from class 10 and she is went to the class 11. So I was kind of reading the NCERT math book again to teach her in past few days. So I was like thinking, okay, the same thing, the same formula that I have solved, and the sequence is a series, a chapter, and that was like quite something new to me again. So
Yeah.
no matter whatever you know, like when you just go read again or do again, something new you will learn. So okay, good to meet you. Good to meet you, Dipanshu.
Good to
Dipanshu
meet
or
you, too, sir.
Dipansh? It's
Dipansh, only
okay.
SH.
Okay.
Dipansh. Yes, sir.
Okay. Same setting. Okay, fine. I can see Subham group बना रहे हो. Nitish, you can go. Would like to go next?
Hi, sir.
Hi, Nitish. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, sir.
Would
Sorry,
you
sir,
like
I
to?
did not put on my camera due
Okay,
to
that's okay. That's okay.
connectivity
No.
problem.
Okay. No issues. Just tell me about
Okay,
yourself.
sir. Sir, my name is Dinesh Gupta, and I am from Satna, Madhya Pradesh,
Okay.
and I'm graduated in 2020. I am graduated in 2020. I did my BTech from mechanical branch,
Okay.
and yeah, and you previously teach me in batch 90.
You were a batch 19 student.
Yeah, I am from batch 90.
Okay. बड़े मजा आएगा फिर तो और भी ज्यादा.
Yes, sir.
So you attended the last class till trees?
Yeah, I'm in the last entry. So
Okay, fine.
I
Okay,
uh,
good to see you back.
okay, sir.
Good
Okay.
to see you back. Mohammed Saif Azmi, you can go next. It's Asif Azmi.
Yeah.
Hi Asif, how are you?
Asif this side.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, I'm fine.
So tell me about yourself a little bit. Would you be comfortable switching on your camera? I would really love to see your faces.
Yeah, I'm trying to switch it on. I think there's some issue.
That's fine. That's fine. This is not a compulsion. It is just a preference.
Okay.
So you can just
Okay.
go on telling about yourself.
So I'm from Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh,
Okay.
and yeah, and I have completed my graduation from University of Lucknow in
Okay.
Bachelor of Computer Application.
Okay. BCA.
And yeah. So it was in
Mhm.
2019, and then I was selected for as a system administrator
Mhm.
in Wipro. So I've been working since then, and currently I have something around 3 years of experience
Mhm.
as a system administrator. And
Mhm.
actually, there was a passion to code and develop and become a developer. And
Certainly.
things didn't went that way. So
Mhm.
currently, I'm trying to change that and
Mhm.
get in this domain.
Mhm.
So this
No
is my
issues, no issues.
journey.
Even sometimes when in Hindi there is a saying कि जब मन का हो तो बहुत अच्छा, जब ना हो तो और भी ज्यादा अच्छा. Because when things doesn't work
Yeah.
as per your plans, it is working as per God's plan. So that's really good. Don't worry, everything have their own time in the life. Everyone lives is different. Everyone have their on a different starting points. So then maybe this is your time. It was not that time when you started back. So don't worry, you'll make it. I'm sure about it. Okay, who would like to go next? Like there are 26 students, and I can just see only very few now. Very few have introduced themselves. Vishal, would you like to go next? 15797 Vishal. Okay. Why are you all being shy? I don't understand. I can see. Achha, Dhruv, would you like to go? Dhruv Ghiwala. And then.
Hello, sir.
Hi, Dhruv.
My name is Dhrugiwala.
Hmm.
I am from Surat, Gujarat.
Oh, okay.
I have completed Bachelor of Computer Application from Veer Rama South Gujarat University in 2022. I am completing Module 1.
Okay, you have completed Module 1.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. So, कोई बात नहीं. Welcome to the course, and really nice and happy to see you all here. And we'll be learning not data structures. They're data structures that you have already learned in Module 1, the other modules. Based upon your results and all those, you have been shifted to different modules. So really very excited and looking forward to see you all. Okay, that was. Anyone would like to go next, or then I would start the discussion about this curriculum and all. So if anyone would like to volunteer to go next, it's okay. Else we can just go on and discuss about the curriculum. Okay, Vishal, you can go next. Just tell. You have given the introduction. Okay, I think you just before that you. Okay, fine. So there is people might not be comfortable coming on the camera or something like that. Arjun, okay, Arjun, you can introduce yourself. I would be happy to hear you.
Good evening, sir.
Hi, Arjun. How are you?
Fine, sir. What about you?
I am also good.
Yeah, so my name is Arjun Sharma and I am from Kashmir.
Jammu Kashmir.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
I am a 2021 graduate from University of Mumbai State College. My was electronics and telecommunication. From the start, like from my high school, I was pretty interested in coding. I have completed module 1 and gone through 2 as well, but was not able to grasp very quickly. So I thought that it will be better for me to firstly complete the front end part and then move back to the DSA part.
That's really great and really great. Like, so I can see I have like students from all over the India. So like now I can visit any part of the India. I will find my students there.
Sure, sir.
Okay, good to see you all. Good to see you all.
Same here, sir.
Okay, okay, fine. So I would like to go now. Okay, you all are asking about me. Well, I have a very, very interesting story. So I was basically born in Kolkata and lived my life like pretty much every part of the India. So I lived around for 8 to 10 years, initial 8 to 10 years in Asansol. That's like a small city in West Bengal. Post that, I lived for 1 year in Kolkata. After that, I was shifted to Varanasi. Basically, the thing was ki my father is in government job. So we were kind of moving here and there every next year and all. He used to get transferred from one place to another place. So I was like, I have traveled a lot of whole India. So, but kind of like I'm living in Delhi for past 8 years. Very like settled in Delhi only, and currently for some reasons I am in this small city Behrampur in Odisha. So for the past I think 2 months, for the past 2 months I'm here and planning to live here for more 4 months. After that I'll be again back to Delhi. So I just call myself a Delite, but basically I was born and brought up in West Bengal. Okay, yeah, Shraddha, you can go now. You can go now. Sridhenu. Okay, fine. Hi, Sridhenu. You are mute. You are mute. Just see, we can't hear you. Just check your audio settings. Just check your audio settings. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Check your audio. The mic section on the left corner. On the left corner, there is a mic. Just go and check the audio. Just check the microphone. What you have selected.
Is it audible now?
Yeah, it's audible now. It's audible. It's audible. Okay. It's audible. Don't do anything else now. Just go on. Again, it's not. Again, I think you have switched the thing settings. No, 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 no. It's not audible.
I think
Yeah, it is now. It is now.
But I can't hear you, sir, now.
You can't hear me. Oh, then see, there would be two things: microphone and speakers. No, you are not audible. You are not audible. Yeah, you are now.
Is it audible, sir, now?
Yes. Hi, Shraddha. Hi, Shraddha. How are you?
Okay.
It's audible. It's audible. It's audible. Completely audible. It's audible, Shraddha. You can hear me? Yeah, Shraddha, can you hear me?
Don't go. Bhakti.
You're audible, Shraddha. You're audible. You can go on. Okay, sure. I'm the last year of PCA. Okay. Really good to hear that. ठीक है जी. तो ठीक है. Maybe ki some people who are left out, we can do at the last of the session for 5-10 minutes. We can do the like a general meet and greet or something like that after the session only. ठीक है. Let's just start to the basic module and what will be the front end or like the module 5 what it will be about. Achha, I would highly request everyone to. Everyone is now muted. Okay. So see, basically this module 5 is all about introduction to front end part. Okay. So your front end is basically divided into 3 modules. So you'll be having module 5, module 6, and module 7 also. Yeah, module 7 also. There are 3 modules: module 5, module 6, and module 7. So throughout the module 5 and 6 and 7, you will be learning the front end development. What module 5 will basically focus on, it will be like, you can see, this will be the first step to your front end. Okay. And there's a profile and a project part and all. So what you are going to learn in the front end or whatever it is, these terms, some of you might know, like Dipanshu, I guess, or Priyanshu. He might know what these terms is going to, whatever I'm going to throw on you. And some of you might not. So don't worry about it. So basically, you will be learning very basics of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So what HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, if you don't know, don't worry about it. It is like the basic 3 components of the front end part. Okay, just let's first understand like quite of a front end part and all. So see, just to take a short example. Okay, I have just shared this, I guess. I have just shared. I will reshare. And I will share one. Yeah, this one and this one. Can you see this website? So
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if I just go on and see this, write this Amazon.com. Okay, so whatever this the part that you can see, these images, these the letters or whatever, the search bar and all those things you are seeing now, this is basically the front end. As simple as that. Backend is simple, wherever the data is being stored. So you can just see, I have recently ordered these things. Okay, so this was actually stored somewhere in the data, and this is being reflected. Now what is it is being reflected? So I have recently ordered a ring light. Okay, so this is where somewhere it is stored. Like it is being reflecting to me. Okay, this is, but this data is also being stored somewhere, and the seller is receiving that data also. So the whatever the things that is happening in the back end part, that will be a complete back end thing. That Priyanshu, just wait for some time. I'll completely give the authority to all of you to talk and like just ask your questions and all. Just let's little bit discuss about that session, and then we can just go on. Okay? Don't worry, it will never be in throughout the session. I assure you for one thing, it will never be a one-way session. It will always be a very interactive session. I prefer like not teaching, but rather making building a session type interactive where you also share your opinion and all those things. So don't worry, it will never be something like that. Acha, okay, let's come to this. So this is something, whatever you can see on your web screen is the front end part, like the things that is being developed. Now this is being developed by 3 things. The 3 things are the first things. These are the hard-coded text. The hard-coded text. Can you see this hard-coded text? All these hard-coded text. This is one of the things. This box. These are the box. Okay. All the structure and all. Now it has been structured in the some way. First, the HTML part is we are expecting same, sir. We are expecting same. That don't worry, your expectation will not be lowered. Don't worry about that. So yeah, so all these text, the boxes that you are seeing is the HTML part. Like this is the actual content of the website. Okay, the main content of the website is the HTML. Or you can say, if I compare you with this house, my room, certainly the room, all the things that you can see are the HTML. Okay, the coloring, the designing, the positioning, that all has been done is the styling part, that is CSS. In fact, the full form of the CSS is the cascading style. Due to my semester exam, I can't attend classes from tomorrow. Koi baat nahi, Priyanshu, we can discuss about it. Don't worry, we can discuss and we can just figure out something that will be helpful for you. Don't worry about that. Just wait till the last of the class. We can discuss a little bit about it. Maybe we'll find something that will be helpful. And then there is one more thing. Yeah, recording will be provided. Don't record. Certainly, recording will be provided. Okay. For now, I would highly encourage you till the time I'm speaking and telling about the course, ask the questions that are relevant to this particular section. After that, I'll be completely addressing all your general doubts. I'll be addressing that. Okay. So because like I'll be also getting diverted answering your questions. I don't want to miss your questions, but at the same time, I want to answer the relevant question for the relevant time being. Oppose that, we'll be addressing all your other questions also, general questions also. No worries. This session, this complete module 5, if you can see, this is your first step to front end. Okay, so don't worry about that case. Some of you would be thinking we are very new, we have not written a single web page also ever. We don't know what HTML is, what CSS is, what JavaScript is, what Bootstrap is, what React is. So don't worry about all those things. In fact, the React is in the module 7. It is not even in this module, but still you'll get to know everything, and we'll be starting right from the very scratch. Like I am assuming, before taking this session, I'll be assuming from tomorrow ki all the students sitting over here, all the students who are sitting over here have no knowledge of anything about the front end. So I'll be starting the classes assuming that. So don't worry if anyone have HTML, CSS, fine. Okay, fine. That's good. That's good. For some people who know a little bit of JavaScript, who know a little bit of HTML, CSS. So maybe first or second class, first 2 classes would be very quite of little boring, because it's, if you have gone through the previous modules, that was the introduction to programming. So some students have done little bit programming in their school time or college time, or they might have learned from the internet or any random YouTube videos. So for the first sessions, that is the very basics. So for them particularly, it might be a little boring, but again, this will be a building sessions. One more thing after that, before going to deeply diving into how the sessions, like what are the topics that will be taught to you and all those things. One thing that I want to tell, in this front end sessions, the front end module, it will not be like a data structures module, or it will not be like DSA that you have studying, or the programming that you have studying there, where there will be a question. I will be picking up a question and then telling about the question and writing algorithm and writing code for that. It will not be like that. It will not be like that. Don't worry. Okay. What it will be rather, it will be start from base building. It will be rather starting from building. Hum start day one se hi, we will start building things. And there is 2 ways of learning things. Can you please share the session link? One of my friend is not added in this module. Madhav, I really don't have access to that, because basically the thing is as instructor, I just log into the website, the classes are integrated, and I do not get the Zoom links over there. Okay. So, coming. So from the very day one, we will be building the things. We will suppose the thing is there is a very common saying web development is not about the things, how many things you know. It is about how you can build the things present on the information available. For that, you have to discuss with the batch manager. Okay. Spamming is going on in the chat section. So I was telling we will be starting with the development session only. So the classes will be your 3 hours classes. So every day for first 1 hour, for first 1 to 1.5 hours, what we will be doing, we'll be a little bit studying about the theory. We will be not theory, basically that also the very basic things that you should know about, that you must know to get started, that we'll be studying. And post that every day we will be building something. Building something means we'll be live, start coding. We'll start with when we will be learning a HTML, that time also we'll be making the web page, and that through that way we will be thinking. It will not be something we'll just go and see okay, there are 5 types of HTML elements. These are the meta tags, or like these are the heading elements, these are paragraph elements, these are spam elements, and these are anchor tags. It will not be like that, something where it will not be like a delivery session, something. Rather, I'll live in front of you, I'll make a project, I'll make a website or make a web page, and with that I'll show you. Suppose that if I just give you a very quick demo, if consider this as a web page, this is a sense of a PDF file, this is a heading tag, is kind of a heading, and this is a paragraph. Okay, so rather than telling you ki dekho, in HTML you have a heading tag, you have a paragraph tag, you have a div tag, you have something like that. Again, if you don't know all this, don't worry. Okay? Just giving a very random examples. We will be like right from the very day one. Yes. From the very day one, we will start building the projects, and while building, we'll start building this project right away. And the best thing about the web development is, you know what the best thing about the web development is? It is not like data structures where end to end you need to know. You know a little bit, you can just start building with that. After that, you just learn little more, you start. You don't know CSS, that's okay, fine. You can still make website. When you will know CSS, you can make it more beautiful. When you will learn JavaScript, you can add more functionality. So this is, I'll be very honest with you all. Okay? I will be very honest, completely blunt. So when I was learning web development back in my time, when I was in college, so there was like not proper guidance and all. So I thought ki, okay, I have to first learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and then I heard someone told ki React, because like college seniors were not very good. They were themselves were struggling. I would not blame them. They themselves lack guidance. So what they will guide us. So they say, and would you trust what did I do? You might laugh here, but I went in my college library and I issued a book of HTML. And for the 1 week, I was reading a HTML book. Again, back then, there was not a lot of YouTube tutorials and all those things were not. And after a week, that's complete reading books and all meant nothing. Post that, I enrolled in a course and there I got to learn. And there the other instructor was also very good. He started building the things and live. So that was a quite like more fun part to build the things and all. Okay, so let's quickly discuss. Let's your teaching way is interesting, sir. Then your teaching way is very. This is also a paid course, Priyanshu. You will be eventually paying for this, either or one or way, other way. So that will be. Yeah, I'm super excited. Okay, don't worry. Okay, I actually find that I at the end of every module, what my target is, what my this like hardcore feeling is, तुम लोग वो गलती मत करो जो मैंने किया, और तुम लोग वो सारी चीजें सीख जाओ जो मुझे आता है. I consider every class, there is a parameter that I judge myself, whether I find ki, okay, this class was no, Priyanshu, it will not be taught in this module, it will be taught in 7th module. Okay? It will be taught in 7th module. This particular module, I will be just going on discussing everything, whatever we are going to do. Okay? Don't worry about it. I'll be discussing the entire curriculum I have in front of you. So I'll just sharing one thing, a simple thought. I feel a teacher is successful if his or her students don't repeat the same mistake that he have done. And at the end of the class, they are more knowledgeable than himself. Then only I would consider my teaching was successful. If you have equivalent or less knowledge than what I'm having today, experience is something else and knowledge is something else. Experience, you will gain it by time, but the content, the theory. So I'll try my best to deliver whatever I know, and I'll share all the mistakes bluntly, very openly. Don't worry, sir, there will be a lot of laughing moments. You will be thinking, ki, bhaiya, aap bhi yahi kar rahe ho. No, the classes will be 8 to 11. The classes would be 3 hours. It will be 3 hours. Today it will be, I don't know till when, till the time we are here together and we are discussing the things. It will go on, and when I'll feel it's okay, the introduction part is done, then we'll end up the session. So there is like the class, there is a starting time, there is no ending time. But again, it will not go till 12. Like in 1 or 2 hours, we will end the session. So I'll be also sharing all of my mistakes. So like this was one of the very blunt mistake that I did. I just issued a HTML book from the library, and I was just reading, okay, these tags and all. And I was like, what the hell is this? HTML paragraph tags and all. In fact, there is a very few, if some of you know that the doc type and the first things, the header element, the part, I was struggling for 10 days there only. What the hell is this? It will be, see, it is something like not of DSA class. So there is no doubt session or something like that in this particular. This will be a 3-hour integrated session only, where it will be a theory plus code, like theory plus project building session. Theory plus project building session. Not every class will be project theory classes. Like there will be some classes where we'll be developing the project end to end. And there will be some session like when we'll be starting with JavaScript. There will be 1 or 2 sessions that will be quite of theory intensive, like because JavaScript is a programming language also. So there we need to learn a little bit of theory also. So many people say that front end are not real developers. Yeah, I would say one thing. Who do you feel was the most important character in Ramayana or Mahabharata? Who do you feel it was the most important character? For every one of you, I would repeat the Kartike or Kartiki. What is your name? I can't pronounce it. Like I am feeling it's Kartike. Okay, so why some people say that front-end engineers are not the real development? Oh, Ricky Kalita. Okay, I would call you Ricky. Okay. Okay. You all are saying, someone is saying Ram, Vishnu, Krishna, Lord Ram, Lord Krishna, Lord thing. You know, you all are wrong. You all are wrong. Each and every character was the important. Do you think Ramayana would be possible if there was no Kekai? Do you think Ramayana would have happened if there was no Bharat? Bharat hi nahi hote, there would be no fight for the kingdom. Kekai would not have called. Even that maid or that Dasi, I'm forgetting her names. Just the one who manipulated Kekai. I am just forgetting her name. I'm just Mantra. Yes, Mantra. Anyone. All the peoples that he met throughout the journey, even a small monkeys, Vanar Sena, I would not say monkey specifically, each and every character is important and they play equally important role. Okay. Now you can just say ki this is. So those people who don't know, there are some roles in companies, like specifically on how to say, this is mostly in the bigger companies and the startups also. There they hire people for basically their complete job is to write documentation. All the document maximum package will I get after BCA? It depends upon your skill set. Do you know there is a website that we will be following? Some of you might be knowing about it, MDN, or maybe you know this one, W3 Schools. Okay. W3 Schools is the website and all those things. There was some people who wrote all this. This was documentation, or a very proper documentation is MDN, Mozilla Developer Networks. Okay, web docs. So even the people who are writing the documentation, they are also very important. So it is not about that. See, there is a quote that I heard very previously. That was ki apne field ke pakke khiladi bano. I know front-end developers who are earning in crores. Who among of you don't know Akshay Shyani? Who among of you don't know Akshay Shyani? Or chalo, how many of you know Akshay Shyani? Who is Akshay Shyani? If you okay, some of you don't know, some of you know, some of you know, some of you don't know. I will show you. Even I call him Akshay Bhaiya. I was just taking his name. That was also not good. He is a mentor to me. KSH AY Akshay SA Sriyani Jawasi. If you are a front-end engineer, you can't miss this guy. You can't miss this guy. By one or other way, you'd encounter his videos or anywhere, any Instagram post, any LinkedIn post, you can't miss him. Okay? He is front-end engineer. He is a front-end engineer. Trust me, you can't guess what he is making and all those things. He's a JavaScript developer. Akshay Shyani. Okay. So there is nothing like these are not developers, or there are now positions like developer advocates, developer relationship manager. So everything is important. Everything have their own importance. Like in a website, what is the most important part? Everything is most important. Everything is. If there will be no HTML, how you are going to write? There will be no content itself. Is the content itself sufficient? No, you need to style them. CSS is also important. Do you need to style in do you need to provide functionality? Yes, you need to provide functionality also. Or maybe if I will take a very layman example, suppose you all are cooking paneer butter masala at your home tonight or maybe tomorrow morning. Okay, what is most important thing in paneer butter masala? Actually, everything is important. If there will be all the basic recipe ingredients are important. If there will be no masala, then there will be no paneer butter masala. You can just have paneer. If there will be no paneer, then there will be nothing as a paneer butter masala. So each and everything is important. If everything will be perfect, then the outcome, the entire outcome, the paneer butter masala would be a perfect perfect dish. Namak nahi hoga, to bhi kharab ho jayega. If the masala will not be in a proper quantity, then also it will lose taste. If it is the oil is not put in a proper amount, then also it will be of no use. So everything is important. That's what I'm trying to tell. It is not that front-end engineers are not engineers. Do you know why CRED, OYO, and some other website applications, I would say, take their names, not GoIBibo and all those things. Chalo, CRED ka lete hain example. CRED is a unicorn. Not Agoda, like their UI UX is not very good. But one of the reason for CRED being spreading popularly for a long, like vast scale pe, apart from their marketing, is the UI and UX of the CRED app. Just go and see the UI. It is so smooth. Go and see the OYO website. Just book one click, hotel booked, just 1 to 2 clicks. Amazon, just 1 to 2 clicks. All the UIs. अगर UI अच्छा नहीं होगा तो कहां से होगा? वेबसाइट फट जाए, कोई आपकी फंक्शनैलिटी आकर चेक करेगा ही नहीं. Even you know, there was a research done by Stanford or Oxford University, I don't remember the name. The sales of a website is potentially very much related to the UI UX. If the UI and UX is not good, people don't usually trust. People, आप खुद सोचो ना कि you started using an app and the UI is not good, you are not getting that feel. You will not trust that app putting the money. Why people, the user feel, or you can say is like there is a very good house, very big bungalow and all. Okay, from inside there is a very good architecture, interior designing and all good, but from outside it is not painted only. For the people who know who is inside, they will trust them. But the people who don't know them, in today's lecture, we'll be taking us through the planned process. After that, I'll like it is going to be Arjun, basically today we are not studying anything. We are just discussing what front-end development is, what you all will learning, what are the projects. Like in just 2 or 3 minutes, I'll be discussing each week curriculum ki what how we will start, after that what we will learn, post that what we will learn. So this will be like a general session only. So we are not going to study anything today. Okay. Okay. So yeah, so the UI UX and the front end part is really very important, and understanding it is also very important. So it is not for the people who is like कि जब आदमी we sir module 6 आप ही पढ़ाएंगे या कोई और यार देखो these things na actually every month it changes. It changes every month. It depends upon the requirements. It depends upon the all those things. Generally we tend to follow like one teacher is teaching the entire batch, like module 5 if I've taught, I'll be teaching the same batch module 6 and then module 7. But again there could be some demand and supply gap and all those things happen. So these are some business decisions that usually I don't take. Okay. Why please upload the session? Yeah, sure, the session will be uploaded. Session will be uploaded. ठीक है जी, तो देखो let's just discuss the curriculum little bit कि what we are going to study. So see, in the week one we'll be studying little bit about first we will start with HTML, then we will start with CSS and the front end, in which you'll get to know just like all the HTML source, comment tags, attribute. CSS का भी थोड़ा सा fundamentals, box, pixels and other topics like HTML nodes, selectors and all those things. सर मैं क्लास नहीं कर पाऊंगा शायद थर्सडे तक। ओके प्रियांशु, एक काम करो, अभी थोड़ी देर रुक जाओ, ठीक है? अभी तो आज तो कर सकते हो ना, तो एक बार डिस्कस कर लेंगे कि क्या है और आपके लिए कुछ बेटर सोल्यूशन निकाल लेंगे, ठीक है? और मे बी यू कैन कॉन्टेक्ट द बैच मैनेजर हर्षित भैया, ठीक है? ठीक है हर्षित भैया, यू कैन कॉन्टेक्ट हिम. सो फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट वीक विल बी जस्ट द फर्स्ट वीक विल बी बेसिक HTML, ठीक है? बेसिक HTML एंड CSS, नॉर्मल एक छोटा सा वेब पेज और रेज्यूमे टाइप वी विल बी मेकिंग group or discuss of this. Yeah, there is some Discord group. There is a Discord group. Harshit Bhaiya was telling me there is a Discord group. So in the next week, in the week 2, in the second week, we'll be like very much deep diving into the HTML and CSS. Like there will be studying some advanced HTML, like some not advanced, like some deep core HTML and some deep core CSS properties, and also like the flex and grid on all these things. Right now you don't know, I know that most of you don't know what these selectors are, combinators are, HTML document and all those things, so don't need to worry. ठीक है, कुछ डरो मत देख करके, ऐसा कुछ बॉम नहीं है. It's very simple things one can do. And we will be also learning these bootstrap, and we will just like try to make the bootstrap and all. ठीक है. ठीक है कार्तिक, you can contact Harshit भैया, you can contact Harshit, he will add you to the Discord group. ठीक है. And in the third week it will be a complete bootstrap. We'll begin with bootstrap is like one of the framework, or you can say the library of CSS, that when we will be writing the CSS, you'll get to understand what bootstrap does actually. Okay. So in the third week we will be studying bootstrap, and then we will slowly move into the JavaScript. But in the third week the JavaScript will be quite of an easy part. Okay. Or maybe you can say the JavaScript will be introduction to JavaScript something type. There is a complete whole module 6 will be the complete advanced JavaScript base. There is a complete JavaScript module only. Module 6, I guess module 6 is the entirely based on the JavaScript. And then there will be a final week there, it will be revision and the project. We will be making some other project also. Now see what I was saying. Remember कि this session, like the entire module, is not going to be a lecture session. ठीक है, अभी तक यहाँ पर आप लोगों ने देखा तो you might feel कि अच्छा ये पढ़ना है, तो see थोड़ा सा सब्र रखो, ठीक है? So in front end and in web development, the entire things depends how many projects you have made. It's all depend upon you. Okay. And one more thing that I would say very honestly and bluntly, all those who have it is like how to say, it is like, you know, driving a car. It is like driving a car. These front web development is like driving a car. You can watch an entire YouTube tutorial. You can go and watch how to drive a car. It's like, I'll give you a very small example, very funny example. My uncle doesn't know how to drive a car, okay? But he knows everything, what is in the car, like how the gear is, how accelerator, what accelerator is, what brake is, and how the gear is being changed, everything and all. And whenever he will be sitting by my side in the car, from the starting moment, so like there's a kind of कि वो बैठते हैं तो मैं गाड़ी चलाता ही नहीं हूँ. I would say कि मेरे को गाड़ी चलाना ही नहीं है इनके साथ बैठ के. Keep on irritating me कि do this, 2 नंबर में गियर लगाओ, 4 नंबर में गियर लगाओ, 3 नंबर में गियर लगाओ. I was like, आप खुद चला लो बैठ के. He doesn't know because he just have watched the thing. But basically the thing is he has just watched the thing. He actually knows. He actually knows. He in fact know the engine of the car and all. But he never had the courage. He never had the courage to sit on the driving seat, to hold the steering and drive. The same thing goes here in the web development. You can go on and watch endless videos. If you don't have the courage to start making, maybe we will be making a clone in the website. Maybe in this module, we suppose started making our Amazon clone. Here is the Amazon website. We just went and made a clone of this website, entirely the clone of this website. Okay. What you should do now, learn from this Amazon clone. Maybe for the first time, copy my code step by step. But what the next thing should be, go and make a clone of Flipkart. Go and make a clone of Zomato. Go and make a clone of maybe some other website, random website. Go and make a clone of AccuJob website. कुछ नहीं मिल रहा है, इसी का क्लोन कर दो. ठीक है? What students generally do the mistake, and these when I say na students do mistake, most of the time ये mistake मैंने खुद करे हुए हैं. ठीक है? Very openly saying, all these mistakes I myself have done in my life, in my career, not career like an educational career and all. Amazon का code copy ये front end का ये बनाया, and I'm just still making the Amazon only, and I know कि Amazon का ही मेरे को clone बनाना है. Why? Now I learned, no? The thing was ki learning the fundamentals. Now I learned what the fundamentals are, how the divs are placed. Like, ठीक है, ये terms सबको नहीं आ रहे होंगे, तो ठीक है, how the website is structured, how to gather the information and all. ठीक है भाई, go and make another clone, na? Go and make another clone. Go and suppose I started making a clone of Samsung website. So go and make the clone of Apple website. Go and make the clone of by this way, you will now get the confidence. You will now get the confidence. There are still some people who drive Alto or maybe some smaller cars. They don't have courage to drive the SUVs and all. They say कि नहीं छोटी गाड़ी हम चला लेते हैं, but बड़ी गाड़ी हमसे नहीं चलती है. बड़ी गाड़ी में because कि again you need to adjust the height, like the length and all, the turning radius and all. You need to so unless and until you will not drive, this is like driving or swimming. Yeah, driving and swimming, all those things. Everyone knows ki just go on the just deep dive into the thing and just start doing like this. This is how you swim. किसको यहाँ पे नहीं पता है कि swimming कैसे करते हैं? Just do hands like this and do your legs like this. You will be swimming. You will be good for swimming. But उठा के छोड़ दूं वो river में तैर लोगे? नहीं. For that you need to get into the pool. You need to get into the pool. And now एक और चीज, suppose you started practicing in swimming pool. Will you be a good swimmer if you practice in your entire life in just swimming pool? अगर पूरा का पूरा लाइफ आपने सिर्फ स्विमिंग पूल में बिताया, क्या आप एक अच्छे स्विमर होगे? Will you be a good swimmer? Certainly not. For that, now you need to go and explore yourself, test your capacity in different things. It might be suppose you started, you have practiced in a very small swimming pool, and after that you'll go in a comparatively bigger swimming pool or like a river or something. You might feeling uncomfortable, but there you will struggle and then you will learn swimming actually. Siddhanshu, we will be learning this. अरे मेरे भाई, वो मैंने एक example दिया था. I just gave an example. We will be learning those websites, how to make clones. Don't worry, this will be a part of the modules only. This will be the part. ठीक है? So in entire like in the entire 4 weeks, in just span of 4 weeks. In fact, the curriculum is not for 4 weeks. The curriculum is for 3 weeks only. The last fourth week is for revision, your mocks and all. Okay? In just span of 3 weeks, we will be making these many projects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In just 3 weeks. So you can take an average of 3 projects per week. You'll be having 5 classes. So now you can just feel how intense and how development oriented this session is going to be. I could have just kept 1 या 2 project also. That would have been working fine. ठीक है? पढ़ा देंगे HTML, 1-2 project बनवा देंगे. And not bragging about this, but trust me, like I have been to the multiple edtech companies. I'm just saying bluntly, I have no personal gain. AccuJob मुझे इसके लिए कोई extra पैसे नहीं देने वाला है, ठीक है? But the curriculum, the front-end curriculum at AccuJob is really one of the very good curriculum. I have been at multiple tech, and ऐसा होता है ना कि आप एक इंडस्ट्री में होते हो तो आसपास के लगभग सब दोस्त होते ही हैं. तो जितने भी इंडस्ट्री के सारे यार दोस्त हैं कहीं ना कहीं सभी हैं. किसी का नाम नहीं लूंगा, ठीक है, बट सारे जगह पे एक कोई ना कोई हर जगह जान पहचान वाला है. तो आई हैव सीन द सर टेस्ट में प्रोजेक्ट सबमिट करना है. टेस्ट में प्रोजेक्ट सबमिट का नहीं, बट बेसिकली टेस्ट तो आपका मॉक टेस्ट होगा, बट योर असाइनमेंट्स विल बी at each session na. Now you know what I'll be making twist there. This will be a portfolio. Now I'll be teaching one way of portfolio, and there will be when I'll be giving you the assignment, there will be a strict rule that this format should not be applied. You have to go and make your own portfolio in complete different way. Here I have 28 students. I have 28 students right now, so excluding me, so say 27 now. I want to see 27 different variety of portfolio, not a single portfolio, single format where just the details has been changed. Just like it's a form, you have made a details, you have filled a form, something like that. Okay? I don't want that. So always I'll encourage you. So from the day one, there is one more thing. Okay, there will be one more that I've skipped maybe. That will be a resume. RESUME. So you have come in total 10 projects now. You have in total 10 projects. So yeah, 10. There is one that I'm missing. The first project will be your resume project. The first project will be your resume project. After that, animal and boxes, architecture, Apple product page, portfolio, Tindong, Bootstrap UI, expanding card, calculator, interactive search, and soundbar. ठीक है? All these projects we will be discussing, will be making in the live classes. आप देख लो कॉलेज में आप लोग गए होगे, पूरे 4 साल के कॉलेज करियर में, बच्चों बस 3 से 4 प्रोजेक्ट बनाते हैं. वो भी कहीं ना कहीं से चेप लेते हैं. They just copy. You all are a college student here, you know. Hardly 3 projects तो किसी का होता है GitHub पे. By the end of this module only, you will have 10 projects on your GitHub. This is my commitment to you all. 3 years का college, हाँ ठीक है. By the end of this session, you will have 10 projects on your resume, 10 projects on your GitHub profile. Our teachers openly said to cheat on major platform. What a shame. I didn't understand. Top G, Aka, Cobra. I didn't understand. अच्छा, okay, our teacher भाई कॉलेज वाले cheat. अरे it's okay, ठीक है यार. देखो, I say na कि I have a personal complete different take on that. I have a complete different take on that. So it is not the fault of college. It is not the fault of teachers. It is not. There is an entire system. Okay? And there is an entire system that is responsible. And in fact, the entire system is also not the responsible. This is like the you can say the entire ecosystem, not system only. there is a very huge demand of engineer. Every next guy passing out from class 10, let's say 12, want to do a BTech or BCA degree and all. There are not enough education, so the educations are opening, like the colleges are opening and all. Okay. So yeah, and although the teachers and the classes, like how to say, the teachers at the colleges, private colleges, even my colleges, they are very underpaid. Okay, they are very underpaid. That is a very true. So कहाँ से motivation आता है भाई? नहीं आता है. They now take the job as a job. चलो ठीक है, एक blunt बात बोलते हैं. ठीक है, अभी सुबह से 9 से मैं 7 साढ़े 6 बजे आज साइन ऑफ कर दिया था. सुबह 9 से 6:30 बजे तक मैं ऑफिस किया हूं अपना. ठीक है, अभी मैं आप लोगों के साथ आपको 3 घंटे पढ़ाऊंगा. अराउंड एवरी डे दैट विल बी माय शेड्यूल. अराउंड 9 से 10 मैं साइन इन करता हूँ, लॉग इन करता हूँ. 6 to 6:30 साइन आउट कर देता हूँ. कभी कभी 7 चला जाता है, या किसी दिन मीटिंग हुआ तो 7:30 वगैरह चला जाता है. ठीक है. सर, हाउ टू स्टैंड आउट वैल्यूएबल एंड क्वाइट यूनिक एज अ फ्रंट एंड डेवलपर. ठीक है, तो अगर थिंक ऑफ if I'll be not getting enough pay, for example, you know why these edtech platforms and all are booming actually, or why they are able to hire, attract teachers. The first thing is that they pay the teachers really exceptionally high, very exceptionally high. Of course कि मेरे को काम करके अगर मैं X amount बना रहा हूं कहीं पर, ठीक है, उसके बाद मैं अपने रात के 3 घंटे, these 3 hours I can do anything. I can watch a Netflix. I can go on a date with my girlfriend. I can have some quality time with my parents. I can learn something. I can study something, or even I can sleep, or I can just go and play some hobby. Gym जा सकता हूँ, कोई hobby pursue कर सकता हूँ. How some people, why anyone will come and teach you with so enthusiastic, so passion? Private colleges में teachers are being placed at like जो professors हो रहे हैं 20 से 22 हजार रुपए उनकी salary होती है. So this is not a particular, just don't blame teachers only. Don't blame this is a complete ecosystem. They are a part of that. They have their own thing. और उसके बाद ऐसा भी सोचो, it's just time management. It's just time management. It's all about time management, brother. It's all about time management. Prioritizing the things. कि sometimes मैं class प्रायोरिटी होती है, कई बार कुछ ऑफिस की मीटिंग प्रायोरिटी होती है. तो लाइफ इज नॉट अ कांस्टेंट थिंग कि इट्स नॉट लाइक अ फिक्स शेड्यूल कि आज 9 से 6 विल नॉट बी ए स्कूल लाइक में कि इसमें ऑफिस आवर है तो ऑफिस आवर ही होगा. इट्स ऑल अबाउट प्रायोरिटी, डेली प्रायोरिटी सेट करना एंड ऑल. In my college they get paid above 40K but not teaching even well syllabus. I have no take on that. The classes will be 8 to 11 every day. The classes will be 8 to 11. Okay. Today कुछ देर और 10-15 मिनट और 10-15 मिनट और, ज्यादा नहीं, 10-15 मिनट और. ठीक है, हाँ ठीक है, 10 बजे तक 10 से 15 मिनट या 20 मिनट और. मे बी इफ आफ्टर दैट यू विल हैव सम क्वेश्चन टू फॉर मी, देन आई वुड बी एड्रेसिंग दैट. Else 15 to 20 minutes more, बहुत ज्यादा. ठीक है, आफ्टर दैट नो क्लासेस. लाइक अगेन कि आज क्लास नहीं होगा, कल से क्लासेस होंगी. ठीक है, फ्रॉम टुमारो वी विल बी हैविंग क्लासेस. ओके जी. So yeah, so these will be the projects that we will be making. We will be making like all these projects. Don't worry, हर एक project को scrap करेंगे. What will be the duration of class? Every day 3 hours. 3 hours of classes. 8 to 11. 8 to 11 में भी मैं लिख ही देता हूँ. 8 to 11. 3 hours. 3-hour class. Every day. यार फ्रंट वेब डेवलपमेंट में ना देयर इज नथिंग कॉल्ड डाउट सेशन, ठीक है? ऐसा कुछ आपका कोई एक स्पेसिफिक क्वेश्चन नहीं होता है, देयर इज नथिंग वेरी स्पेसिफिक क्वेश्चन समथिंग लाइक दैट कि यू हैव सपोज दिस क्वेश्चन इज नॉट बीइंग सॉल्व्ड और समथिंग, so it is like a development session. And again, if your code you'll get stuck, you can consider कि there will be only one, I'll be the one who will be taking your doubts also, who will be teaching you also, so it will be kind of that thing. खाऊंगा सर। अच्छा हाँ, डेली एट 10 I'll give you 10-minute break also, मतलब 8 से 10 पढ़ेंगे, मे बी 8 से 9:50 तक हम पढ़ेंगे, फिर there will be a 10-minute gap and then we will be, start from the last part. In class, yeah, your general doubts all I'll be taking, like अभी भी आप कौन सा अपने आप को unmute नहीं कर सकते हो, आप you will always be, some of you are a student of my batch also, give at 9:30 for dinner break, ठीक है? कर लेंगे, देख लेंगे यार, जो भी सबके लिए feasible होगा वो कर लेंगे, ठीक है? जो भी सबके लिए feasible होगा ना वो कर लेंगे, don't worry about it. And some of you are from my previous batches also, where you know कि so in my class you are never muted. You always have access to unmute yourself and ask question, so don't worry about it, ठीक है? So you can always ask your doubts, you can always ask your queries. How to get placed in a good company after completion of front end, and will there will be placement process start? Yes, you after front end ना, देखो मैं एक phrase बोलता हूँ, सब्जी मंडी में जाओगे ना, इफ यू गो इन लोकल सब्जी मंडी, उस सब्जी मंडी में जितने आलू नहीं है उतने मार्केट में फ्रंट एंड की नौकरियां हैं. यू वांट टू सी अ डेमो? कैन यू सी माय स्क्रीन नाउ? कैन यू सी माय स्क्रीन? कैन यू ऑल सी माय स्क्रीन नाउ? Just tell me if you can see my screen. Can you all see my screen? Give some help. Yes. If I just put it in India, सिर्फ इंडिया के अंदर, ठीक है? रिएक्ट की ये तो वो है जो लिंक्डइन पे पोस्टेड हुई हैं, नॉट यार आई वाज लुकिंग सम अपॉर्चुनिटीज एट यूके एंड एम्स्टरडैम, so it was a by default search. I was for myself I was looking for an opportunity in UK, so leave that was a by default search. अभी सिर्फ इंडिया के अंदर आज के डेट में currently active right now active jobs for is 19,232. इतने एक्टिव जॉब जो आज के वक्त में, और ये देखो ये वो जॉब है ना जो रिसेंटली अपडेट हुई है, रिसेंटली 8 hours ago, 6 hours ago, 4 hours ago. जस्ट सी, मिल नहीं रहे बंदे, बच्चे नहीं मिल रहे हैं. और द प्लेसमेंट थ्रू एक्यूरो हमें वेयर फॉरेन कंट्री बेस, यार ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है. कोई भी कहीं भी आपका स्किल सेट हो चले जाओ. Its salaries and all depends upon your skills. Also, it's possible to get job after completion of this. Certainly, you will be able to get jobs after completion. Not wait. Not after completing this module. After completing front end. Front end is of 3 modules. Module 5, module 6, and module 7. ठीक है? Let's make a very clear expectation setting. अगर उम्मीद गलत हो ना, बहुत दुख होता है. So let's make a very good expectation setting. This module is introduction to front end. This module is all about introduction to front end. Yes, front end is for 3 months. Module 5, module 6 will be the intense JavaScript. That will be a very deep dive into JavaScript. Module 7 will be React and Redux. Generally 10 to 12 lakhs. Generally 10 to 12 lakh. मतलब कि if you have good skills, if you have good projects, so you can just go grab 10 to 12 lakh packages. You can just grab 10 to 12 lakh packages very easily. Shridhanshu, leave that question. मतलब अगर नहीं पता है तो leave it. These are basically frameworks and all. Start में कितना? I'm telling about the starting. All these are starting packages. 10 to 12 like is very easy. मतलब see, not bragging or not something like that. ऐसे 100 उठ करके जाओगे ना, 100 उठ करके जा रहे हो, तब भी 10 लाख का पैकेज ले सकते हो. I'm saying all this by my experiences. बट वो पता है वो 100 उठ करके जाने वाला दिन कब आता है? ऐसा कब होता है कि 100 उठ करके जाओगे और दे दोगे? पता है कब होता है? जब आप ना कई रातें नहीं सो रहे होते हो. कहते हैं लोग ओवरनाइट सक्सेस आ जाता है, वो ओवरनाइट दिखती है, उसके पहले कई रातों तक वो बंदा सोया नहीं होता है, कई रातों तक वो जगा रहता है, वो रातें नहीं दिखती हैं. अच्छा रुक जाओ, बहुत सारे चैट आ गए हैं स्टार्टिंग में. सर एज अ फ्रेशर बता रहा हूँ, एज अ फ्रेशर 10 लाख इज वेरी इजी. 10 लाख इज वेरी इजी. रिया बैकएंड बहुत ज्यादा इंटेंस नहीं होगा, तो बैकएंड में भी 1 or 2 months. सर आई वांट टू बी वन ऑफ देम. कार्तिक, यू कैन बी वन ऑफ देम एंड यू विल बी वन ऑफ देम अगर आपने मॉड्यूल सही से फॉलो किए, मेहनत सही से किया, फाकीबाजी नहीं की, तो सब हो जाएगा. Without DSA, basic knowledge of DSA is required. Basic knowledge of DSA is required. ठीक है? No, DSA is like problem solving, but still there is no DSA companies. There are I know DSA interviews. INTERVIEW. कुछ इस तरह से सिंपल लर्न इंटरव्यू बिट. देयर इज अ वेबसाइट एक्चुअली, मुझे नो डीएसए इंटरव्यू, देयर इज अ वेबसाइट, मुझे अभी याद नहीं आ रहा है उसका नाम. ठीक है? कि बट अगेन कि उसमें देयर वर लिस्ट ऑफ 100-200 कंपनी जो डीएसए पूछती ही नहीं है. ठीक है? Which is better now, DSA or front end? Because I am confused कि module 3 करूँ या front end करूँ, please suggest. Depends कि आपके skill set क्या है. If you have done very good module 2 and you are excited, you are enjoying problem solving, then I would say कि complete DSA. But then dream is that in which you see while sleeping is not something that will let you sleep. Yes, late से अब्दुल कलाम जी DSA नहीं आता है, यही प्रॉब्लम है ना. यार एज अ डीएसए ऐसा है ना कि इट्स लाइक दैट करेला. ठीक है? इट्स लाइक दैट करेला दैट इट माइट बी लाइक लिटिल शावर, थोड़ा सा कड़वा होगा, बट दैट विल बी रियली गुड फॉर हेल्थ. लीड कोड फॉर यार, लीड कोड फ्रंट एंड का वेबसाइट नहीं होता है. इट इज नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग. इट इज नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग. इट इज ऑल अबाउट बिल्डिंग. आपको स्क्रैच से सब कुछ खुद आपका VS कोड में ही बनाना होगा. रिया, आई सॉ दिस क्वेश्चन. बेसिकली मुझे बैकएंड के करिकुलम के बारे में नहीं पता है, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, कि हाउ द करिकुलम हैज बीन डिजाइंड, बिकॉज from a long time I'm just teaching data structures and the front end part only. So just not trying to comment on anything that I am not pretty sure about. That is something like I have a principle that I follow on myself also. Even during the classes, sometime there will be something that comes up and that I don't know. I'll be very blunt and say कि ठीक है मेरे को नहीं आता, rather than telling anything randomly. So I actually don't know about the curriculum of the backend. I have not seen it. So maybe I'll see today. I'll ask if I'll see, and maybe tomorrow I'll be able to answer you. But today I don't have any information. No, not digestible. It is my dream to work in a software. A dream. अरे देखो तुम बहुत सारे लोग कह रहे हो ना ड्रीम कुछ नहीं होता. Don't get into these traps. There is nothing called as a dream. Dream जो होता है ना वो सपने में होता है, सपने में ही चला जाता है. Dream is the thing that fools see in their while they're sleeping. Always have target. Always have targets. मेरे को ये काम करना है मतलब करना है. It's not कि I want to do it. It is because you have to do it, brother. If it is wish, na, it is wish. Suppose the thing is, if I'll think, how many of you have dreamed to buy a Mercedes or buy a Rolls Royce? Chalo, just answer this. How many of you have dreamed to buy a Mercedes or Rolls Royce? You don't have dream, Sidhu? अरे BMW. Most of the people just see dreams. Those people who say नहीं ये मेरे को खरीदना है 2030 से पहले तक, they will end up buying. ठीक है, तो don't make at the end Fortuner as a UP guy. हाँ जी, Fortuner का तो क्रेज है यूपी में. बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया. अरे देखो सपने देखो, अच्छे टारगेट्स लो, इसके पैसे थोड़ने लगते हैं. If it is costing nothing, why to see small? ठीक है, ठीक है जी. तो that's all, like the introduction session, like kind of that's all what I needed to. अच्छा, एक और चीज बताना था, that is quite a hard thing, quite very hard. Scorpio black is enough. ठीक है. हार्श थिंग इसकी, आप लोगों में से बहुत लोगों के मॉड्यूल्स के पेपर नहीं हुए हैं. ठीक है, फॉर अ लॉट ऑफ यू अभी आपके वो मॉक टेस्ट नहीं हुए हैं. बेसिकली मॉक्स आर नॉट गोइंग हियर. ठीक है, तो टेक योर मॉक सीरियसली, बिकॉज देयर इज अ वेरी हार्ड एंड स्ट्रिक्ट रूल. इफ यू विल फेल इन योर मॉक टेस्ट, नो मैटर वेयर यू आर राइट नाउ, लाइक maybe by I guess 12 of September, 12 to 13 September, your mocks will be conducted. If you fail in your mocks, you'll be shifted back to your previous modules. No matter how much you have studied here, no matter how much classes you have attended, that will not be entertained. I have already studied 2-3 weeks here, so that will be helpful for me, and that will be, you will be shifted back to your previous module. So take your mocks seriously, whoever have not given. For some people mocks has been done, for some people mocks has not been done. ठीक है, mock test of the previous modules, or some people have failed those modules and they have assured they will perform good. जिनके लिए कह रहे हैं, it is like those people know for whom they are saying. Some of you have passed your modules and come here, for them it is completely fine. get into देखो, सिंपल मान लो अभी आप मॉड्यूल 1 में थे, इससे पहले टॉप जी का मॉक हैव ऑलरेडी हैपेंड. यार कुछ बच्चों का हो गया है, कुछ का नहीं हुआ है, तो जिनका नहीं हुआ है उनके लिए कह रहा हूं. इट इज फॉर दोज हु, फॉर जिनका नहीं हुआ है. जिनका हो गया है उनका तो ठीक है, दैट्स नो इश्यूज. ठीक है, जिनका नहीं हुआ है, जिनका मॉक अभी होना है, आपके 12-14 तक मॉक चलेंगे अभी. और प्लीज टेक योर मॉक सीरियसली, बिकॉज इफ यू विल फेल इन योर मॉक टेस्ट, ठीक है, इफ यू विल फेल इन योर मॉक टेस्ट, नो मैटर वेयर यू आर, यू विल बी शिफ्टेड बैक टू योर प्रीवियस मॉड्यूल. Complete assignment, we have to go to work. You'll get your enough time again की थोड़ा सा रश तो होगा. मतलब अगर आप जॉब कर रहे हो तो I can understand. Like maybe you can complete it on Saturdays, Sundays. So it is like कि at the end of the day सही हो जाएगा. टॉप जी, मैंने आपका क्वेश्चन का आंसर कर दिया. आपने पूछा ना मॉड्यूल मॉक हो चुके हैं, मैंने बताया तो कि मॉक अब कुछ बच्चों का हो गया है, कुछ का नहीं हुआ है, या कुछ का होना है.
नहीं सर, हेलो.
हाँ बोलो.
मेरा क्वेश्चन ये नहीं था, वो तो ऐसे ही मैंने मतलब सपोर्ट चैट डाल दिया. मेरा क्वेश्चन ये था कि सर जैसे ऑन एवरेज, अगर एवरेज को कोई स्पीड में चल रहा है यहाँ पे, जैसे नॉर्मली कोई चल रहा है अभी जो फ्लो के हिसाब से जो एक्यू जॉब दे रहा है, तो ऑन एवरेज कब अप्लाई करना स्टार्ट करना है? जो मॉड्यूल में जंप करके आए मॉड्यूल 5 में, उनको कब अप्लाई करना स्टार्ट करना चाहिए?
यार देखो, उसका कुछ ऐसा है कि ये आपके बैच मैनेजर्स इवैल्यूएट करते हैं. ठीक है, जैसे कि कंपनीज आती हैं, ठीक है, कंपनीज आती हैं तो कंपनीज टेल देयर रिक्वायरमेंट्स. So sometimes some companies come and they tell कि we don't need data structures वाला guy. ठीक है, मतलब we don't care, we are looking for a front end engineer and we like a completely front end engineer. ठीक है, मतलब UI UX वाला चाहिए, डिजाइनर वाला चाहिए. So someone who have just completed module 1 and module 4, like and done the front end part, they will be shifted to the, like, they will be pushed to the interviews. Okay, if you will be ready. But
after 2 or 3 months or 1 month.
अरे मेरे भाई, मैं आपको क्या कर रहा हूँ कि फ्रंट एंड में तो पहले आपको 2 मॉड्यूल तो करना ही पड़ेगा, ये बेसिक फ्रंट एंड और मॉड्यूल 6, ठीक है। अब कुछ मान लो कोई कंपनी आती है, वो कहती है नहीं मेरे को सिर्फ HTML CSS जावास्क्रिप्ट वाला बंदा चाहिए, ठीक है। उस वक्त मैं आपको भेज सकता हूँ इंटरव्यू के लिए, अगर आप चाहोगे, ठीक है। अब कोई कंपनी आती है, वो कहती है मेरे को रिएक्ट वाला चाहिए बंदा, उसको रिएक्ट आना चाहिए, ठीक है। अगर उसको सिंपली रिएक्ट करना चाहिए, वो अब आपको रिएक्ट तो पढ़ाया नहीं गया है, तो आपको कैसे इंटरव्यू के लिए भेज दिया जाएगा। अब मान लो कि कोई कंपनी आती है, वो कहती है मेरे को DS से ओरिएंटेड बंदा चाहिए, ठीक है। मेरे को उसका डेव स्किल चेकना ही नहीं है, मेरे को उस DS अगर पकड़ा अच्छा बंदा है, DSA का अच्छा बंदा है, तो मेरे को चल जाएगा काम, उससे चल जाएगा। अब हो सकता हो कि 4 मॉड्यूल तक कोई DSA बहुत अच्छे से करके आया हो, 4th मॉड्यूल तक कोई DSA बहुत अच्छे से करके आया हो, तो उसको करा देंगे, DSA पे प्लेस करा देंगे। समझ रहे हो?
ये हाँ सर, समझ आ गया। वो अकॉर्डिंग डायनामिक जो
बहुत डायनामिक्स है, मतलब कि, और इन सारी चीजों के लिए एक आपके पास हमेशा हर्षित भैया हैं। हर मॉड्यूल में आपके मॉड्यूल मैनेजर, बैच मैनेजर, आप जो उनको कहो वो आपके पास है, आप उनसे बात किया करो, वो आपको ज्यादा बेटर आइडिया दे पाएंगे, क्योंकि ही विल बी रिस्पॉन्सिबल, ही उनके पास ज्यादा इंफॉर्मेशन है मेरे कंपैरेटिवली। इनफ टाइम after completion should we go to the see, you should be revising your data structures algorithm regularly. I would highly encourage that, ठीक है। दिन के कम से कम 2 डेटा स्ट्रक्चर्स एल्गोरिथम के सवाल तो बनाओ ही बनाओ, मतलब सॉल्व करो ही करो। DSA इज लाइक कि छोड़ नहीं सकते उसको, उसके साथ बेवफाई नहीं कर सकते, ठीक है। ठीक है जी, anyone have any other question? फर्स्ट सर, फर्स्ट से डायरेक्ट 5 में आया हूँ। कोई बात नहीं प्रियांशु, कोई बात नहीं। तो यार देखो, ऐसा होगा कि आपका फर्स्ट के बाद कुछ रीजंस की वजह से ना, कुछ पर्टिकुलर रीजंस होगा, ऐसे हवा में तो आए नहीं होगे, कुछ रीजंस की वजह से आप मॉड्यूल 5 में आए होगे। DSA तो DSA कैसे होगा? तो यार बहुत सारी कंपनीज होती हैं जो DSA नहीं कराती हैं, लेती हैं, आपको उनमें प्लेस करा दिया जाएगा, नहीं तो फ्रंट एंड के बाद आपको दोबारा DSA पढ़ा दिया जाएगा। वो भी कर सकते हो, वो भी कर सकते हो माधव। सिद्धू सिद्धू आई वुड से एक बार आप कल हर्षित भैया से बात कर लेना, ठीक है। ही विल बी बेटर पर्सन टू टॉक अराउंड दैट, ठीक है। मतलब मैं थोड़ा सा करिकुलम वगैरह में नहीं हूं मैं इन्वॉल्व। ओके, सो सिद्धू, व्हाट आई वुड से कि यू कैन जस्ट टॉक टू हर्षित भैया वंस, ओके, because I am not very much involved in the curriculum and the product side and all. I am actually more into teaching. So what and how you will be placed and how when you will be sent for placements, interviews and all. So he knows it way better than me. He have the proper information. So whatever I would be telling you will be based on assumptions. Okay, whatever I'll be telling, I do not have the facts right with me. So that I would not a perfect guy to talk about this. Harshit Bhaiya would be a better guy to answer these queries. Okay. Okay. Cool. Kind of like it's the fundamental skills. It's a fundamental skills, so kind of must. I do not have information about that. I do not have information about that, Sidhu. मतलब I would be based, मैं assumptions में नहीं बोलना चाहता. When I don't know the things, when I don't have any information about it, so I really don't want to say about those things. ठीक है जी, so that's all from my end. If you all have any टाइम डिस्कस कर लें। अच्छा चलो, या श्योर ये बताओ कि व्हेन यू ऑल वांट ब्रेक। चलो मैं वोटिंग करवा रहा हूँ, ठीक है। अभी बताओ कि 9:30 पे कितनों को ब्रेक चाहिए? how many of you would like a break at 9:30? Like class is from 8 to 10, 8 to 11 actually. So there is 2 times I can give a break. 2 possible time है, या तो मैं 9:30 पे दे दूं या तो फिर मैं 10 बजे दे दूं. 9:50, 9:50 to 10, 9:50 to 10, 9:50 to 10. Majority 9:50, so done. ठीक है, majority wins. कोई नहीं, वो हॉस्टल में रहता होगा. हॉस्टल में सुबह में ही डिनर होती है. I don't know about that. Rajat or RJ THOD, I don't know about that. मैं हॉस्टल में तो सुबह 6 बजे मैं सोने जाता था, 7 बजे सोने जाता था. ऐसा कई बार हुआ था कि सुबह 6-7 बजे घर वालों ने कॉल किया चेक करने के लिए क्या कर रहा, तो मैं उठा हुआ था. दे कंसिडर कि बेटा बहुत संस्कारी हो गया, सुबह सुबह उठ जाता है, पढ़ता है. दे डोंट नो कि मैं सो रहा होता, तो सोने जा रहा था तो उस वक्त टाइम. अब जनरली मैं 1 बजे सो जाता हूँ, 1 बजे तक सो जाता हूँ, 12 से 1 बजे के बीच में सो जाता हूँ. भाई मैं समझा नहीं कॉन्टेक्स्ट इसका, माधव. इन व्हाट कॉन्टेक्स्ट यू आर सेइंग दैट? नो आई डोंट, आई एम अ टोडलर, आई एम अ टोडलर. अच्छा, आई डोंट नो अबाउट इट, बट ठीक है, थैंक्स, आई वुड टेक इट एज अ कॉम्प्लीमेंट. 9:50 ठीक है. तो 9:50 पे अपन को 9:50 भी नहीं, चलो 9:55 ना तुम लोगों का में से किसी का 9:55 to 10:05 ब्रेक रहेगा. ठीक है. Package is like a quite of a confidential thing, but project VRAFT company है, मतलब I do multiple works. ठीक है. I do multiple works. मैं एक DSA इंस्ट्रक्टर हूँ यहाँ पे. ठीक है. Then I am actually going to taking projects VRAFT पे SD intern. That's the company name. Project VRAFT. Then I do freelancing also. And just to show you all guys a very quick thing. And Hanur Singh. From October 15, I have collaborated with this channel. I will be teaching here live data structures and algorithm. Basically, the video record करके एक पूरा data structures and algorithm का course we are going to put here. That will be like a kind of 5 or 6 months में. But अब A से लेकर Z तक पूरा end to end, basic से noob to pro, graph, DP, hash map, all the advanced concept, starting from the 0th level. Like I will be assuming कि basically from that. So I have recently collaborated with Harnoor Singh. So I'll be making Sing in USA. Yes, Sing in USA. Developer do after project done. What you will be recommending or live? I would highly recommend watching the live class. Always live class, because in live class you can ask your doubts. In that channel, YouTube channel, that will be a recorded video. Depend यार, मतलब कि फ्रंट एंड से थोड़ा जल्दी मिल जाता है, बट सस्टेनेबल इज DSA 1, मतलब थोड़ा हाई पैकेज DSA से मिलता है. Priyanshu, Harshit bhaiya will be the better person to answer this question. डिपेंड यार, गूगल 50 लाख का पैकेज देता है, आपके अंदर कैलिबर है तो फोड़ लो। स्टार्टिंग पैकेज 50 लाख का है गूगल का, 50 भी नहीं है, 53 है। 53 लाख पैकेज ऑफ गूगल। 47 अभी माइक्रोसॉफ्ट 47 का दे रहा है। Amazon भी 49 के आसपास कुछ दे रहा है, 49 या 51 कुछ इस तरह से दे रहा है। ठीक है, तो लेट्स रैप अप। ठीक है जी, दैट्स एंड गुड नाइट एंड सी यू ऑल टुमारो। इट वाज रियली नाइस टॉकिंग टू यू ऑल एंड मैं तो काफी एक्साइटेड हूँ। कल से देखते हैं तुम लोग कितने एक्साइटेड हो, एंड लेट्स सी हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू एंड स्टेज टू द क्लास। सर मॉक्स में HTML CSS आएगा? हाँ जी, मतलब वैसा नहीं होगा, मतलब वो बेसिकली आपसे पूछेंगे, प्रोजेक्ट बनवा के देखेंगे, प्रोजेक्ट का असाइनमेंट पूछेंगे कि क्या हुआ, कैसे हुआ, कौन से अचीवमेंट के बाद क्या है, तो इट विल बी लाइक दैट।
हेलो।
हाँ हाँ हाँ, बताओ प्रियांशु।
हाँ, तो कहे थे सर इसमें DSA तो नहीं पूछेंगे ना, प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग वाला कुछ?
नहीं भाई, इसमें नहीं पूछेंगे, मॉड्यूल 5 के मॉक में मॉड्यूल 5 की कुछ।
12 से होगा
हाँ?
कह रहे आप, जो 12 से होने वाला है ना मॉक्स, आप बताएं कि अभी 12 से आपके मॉक्स स्टार्ट होंगे?
नहीं, 12 तक आपके मॉक्स होंगे, जो 12 तक अभी मॉक्स होंगे उसमें DSA ही पूछे जाएंगे। आप जिस मॉड्यूल से पहले आए हो उसमें वही पूछे जाएंगे।
अच्छा ओके।
वो मॉड्यूल 1 का है। बनारस से हो क्या प्रियांशु?
नहीं सर, लखनऊ के पास एक बाराबंकी डिस्ट्रिक्ट है।
यूपी के ही लगे मुझे।
हाँ हाँ।
चलो सही है, सही है। मैं भी बनारस में रहा हूँ 3 साल।
तो सर क्लास तो मैं नहीं ज्वाइन कर पाऊंगा सर थर्सडे तक, और सेमेस्टर एग्जाम्स हैं।
कोई बात नहीं, आप एक बार ना हर्षित भैया से बात कर लेना प्रियांशु, आप एक बार ना हर्षित भैया से बात कर लेना, वो बता देंगे आपको क्या करना है, कैसे करना है। ठीक है, ठीक है जी, चलो बाय बाय, टेक केयर।